Wait. Oh crap, Jersey guy, wake up! I'm up, Johnny. Oh my god. Did we fall asleep and miss the game? Or did the game put us to sleep? I'm not really sure at this point anymore. Preds lose 4-1 to the Dallas Stars to commence their 24th season opener in franchise history. The Preds march to a perfect 82-0 regular season comes to a crashing halt with that stinker of a performance. But they will have the chance to make up for whatever the hell that embarrassing act was on Bridgestone Arena ice tonight. 2 nights from now, when they return the favor, hopefully, when the Dallas Stars open their arena for their home opener Saturday night at the American Airlines Center. 24 years to the day that the Preds won their first ever game in franchise history, they are opening their 24th season opener inside the same building, different names at different times, inside Bridgestone Arena tonight against the Dallas Stars. Not necessarily off to the greatest start with the viewing experience that I hated time after time last year with the ESPN Plus crew when I would rather really have Bally Sports. I don't know if you all caught it, but ESPN Plus pointed out how Preds fans still boo Ryan Suter every time he returns with a different team and is on Bridgestone Arena ice, which is completely within the purview of Preds fans to do so. So don't try to say that, oh, he did so much for the team and that is why they boo him. No, we hate him because of how we exited. Not the start the Preds wanted on the scoreboard, as early in the first, Mason Marchment of the Stars is able to blow past a couple of Preds defensemen, including Roman Josi, toe drag and in past Saros, giving the Stars a 1-0 lead. Stars are hungry early, as in the first 5 minutes of the game, they are already out to a 4-1 lead in a shot total. Preds would get awarded with the first power play of the game, but as a tale through the first 2 games of the season, and then we add on this one, including this one, they are now 0-13 to start the season, giving the Preds nightmares of seasons before last year, hoping that last year will eventually catch up with them and the power play will get itself going. Just over 6 minutes into the first period, Yanni Hakanpää for the Stars pushes Trennan into the boards. Trennan doesn't like it, gives Hakanpää a slash in return. Then you've got Tanner Jeannot coming to the aid of his teammate in Trennan, and he gets into a fight with Hakanpää. And out of all of that, Trennan gets the penalty for the slash. Hakanpää gets a penalty only for the fight, and so does Jeannot. Now, I'm going to dissect all of this. Hakanpää should have had a penalty for the push. It was a little dangerous. Trennan should not have slashed him. And can I just say, I appreciate Tanner's feistiness to stick up for his teammates. I'm sure the locker room loves him, but as we remember last year in a few instances, he's got to be very careful to pick his spots when he goes in and picks a fight. If the guy's not ready, he can very easily get an instigator penalty and can put the Preds in precarious situations and put them on the penalty kill. Fortunately, in that penalty kill situation, it doesn't cost them, but the Preds cannot escape the period with only a 1-0 lead. Late in the first, a penalty you should not be taking this early into the season. They take too many men on the ice penalty, really, when you still should be fresh to start the season, and the Stars make him pay. Marchment, his second of the game, gives the Stars a 2-0 lead going into the first intermission. First quarter of the second period of play is pretty even as both teams find their stride, but you know what that means when it's pretty even is that the Stars aren't extending their lead, but the Preds certainly aren't applying the pressure that they need to climb out of the 2-0 hole they've put themselves in. Oh, and would you look at that to make this viewing experience of the crap that is ESPN Plus even better. Even better. I couldn't imagine it getting this much worse after today, we get to see them again next Tuesday when LA comes to town. And not just that, 6:30 my time in the Pacific time zone is one thing. How the heck does the NHL schedule a local start on a Tuesday night in October, much less the playoffs, which I know ticks everybody off in Nashville, a Tuesday night in October at 8:30 local? Just under 8 minutes left to go in the second period. Tolvanen tries to get away with an elbow on Mason Marchment, the guy who has scored the 2 goals. And honestly, yeah, it was an elbow, but could this not have been one of those situations when you call the guy for the elbow and you also call the guy for embellishment? Because what the heck was Mason Marchment doing, flailing himself backwards when he got hit by Tolvanen's elbow? And sure enough, he must have sold it pretty well, because he goes to the concussion protocol until the third period, when fortunately he comes back. I don't wish injury upon anybody, but that was the sell of the year, that he drew the penalty and then convinced the doctor that it was concussion protocol. Under a minute to go in the second period, Preds cannot escape yet again. Late time in a period to only be down 2-0 going into the third. Yay! I don't know what the heck Dante Fabro and Philip Forsberg were doing, because the Stars are able to pass it to a wide open Joe Pavelski. And you know what? Not 9 times out of 10. 10 times out of 10, with that being wide open, Pavelski is not going to miss. He puts it past Saros. The Stars have a 3-0 lead after 2. Preds in a hell of a thick storm now. A minute and change into the third period, the Preds get an opportunity when Johansson draws a tripping penalty. But of course, just like the rest of this game for the Preds, absolute trash before the power play can even expire, and the Preds can try to use all that time to probably maybe climb back into the game and get a goal back. Nope. Carey draws a penalty, put into teams 4-4, taking the Preds off the power play. And soon after that, the cherry on top of this very icky Sunday is added to it when Wyatt Johnson scores his first career NHL goal in his first career NHL game, giving the Stars an unstoppable 4-0 lead. So many times in my history of being a Preds fan, I see this. Players either get their first career NHL goal against this team, or they get their first career NHL win as a goalie. In 23 seasons before the start of this 24th, there are 80 NHL players in this franchise history to have scored their first NHL goal against them. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, that 4-0 goal by the rookie who put it that way. 30 seconds later, the Preds decide, okay, we'll wake up now. We can try and climb back into this game, right? Because 30 seconds after it was 4-0 Stars, Johansson on a tip by Tolvanen beats Ottinger, and now the Stars only have a 4-1 lead. That's as close as the Preds would get in this one, as the Stars are content to just milk the clock, get their first win of the season in their first game of the season, just like the Preds did against the Sharks. The Preds, for some reason, thought it was a good idea to pull Saros, and fortunately for them, they weren't embarrassed with a 5-1 loss, because at least they prevented the Stars from shooting into their empty net. Final score in this one, 4 for the Stars, 1 for the Preds. Well, like I said at the start, you didn't really expect these guys to go 82-0, did you? At least they didn't get shut out. The dream is still alive to go the entire season without being shut out in a regular season game. The Preds have never done that yet. It's early, only third game of the season. Shake off the rust and get right back at it on Saturday, when you have a chance to redeem yourself against these very same green men. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. As always, click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really like it. You can find my social media and previous videos for the Predemption channel by clicking on the channel name. Tell all your friends about Predemption. Wake up, Preds! 3 games down, 79 left to go. The season has only yet begun.